We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here comes Roy Jones Jr., 180 centimeters tall, and he weighed in right on 159 pounds. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years.
So here is Roy Jones Jr., Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook.
What a pleasure to be in this. So here we go. Should be a good one. They both want a highlight reel knockout. How about that time counter shot? Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. And this with the jab. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this. They love this. They are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in the headlights.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
The jab doesn't quite connect. That counter punch caught him clean. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Good counterpunching. Misses with the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That big hook doesn't land. Nice exchange here from both men. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Beautiful counter shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Good punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment, there's the bell to start round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He blocks the uppercut. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That uppercut just missed. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. He misses with that jab. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no... back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. There's a counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. It's bombs away. Crawford's legs are all over the place. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
You up, Shaw? You sound like you about to fall.
Well, we know they've got the advantage.
No, I was watching.
Here we go in the 6th round. Last round complete.
I was watching TikTok on my phone. I didn't know you was talking to me though, actually.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything.
What's up?
Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep
I'm about to go to
doing what
sleep
you've been
though.
doing because you've won that hands down.
I'm still catching a whole bunch of fish, but I'm just getting bored of fishing by myself.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
The
I'm
middleweight
catching fish the whole time.
you can ever come across. Obviously, the Glamorweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size that you have.
Got a fish on as we talking right now, but I'm just
And you're letting the shots go. You've got power. You've got
getting bored of
speed,
fishing by myself.
You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Perfect counter lands.
Straight.
They figure out the combination to this set.
See you straight.
So close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you mean, you yeah?
Land that jab.
Right there.
Just missed with that hook. There's been a significant Russian difference.
Yeah, I'm about to go to bed.
What do you see?
Todd, look back to Mr. Sugar landed against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar
Hey,
stand there toe to toe with him. The
Alright,
second
tomorrow.
fight,
Alright,
he's
MVP.
aggressive. He's
yeah.
nasty. He do everything to
Oh.
get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to...
This
Dang,
round can
no.
go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Normally she said goodnight to me. She didn't say goodnight to me.
Might be
Pretty
mad out.
dominant round there. Let's see how they
Huh?
respond here in the next
Might be
round.
mad
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on
out.
this fight.
Some poly and never had used.
Here we go. It's round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto
not
is,
gonna be
if
it.
it's not broken, why change
What time
it?
is it?
An
Y'all in
excellent
bed early
last
tonight.
fight, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Ain't even that late. Alright. This how I
Bored.
Caution is being thrown to the wind.
So you bored?
Yeah.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords.
Box,
They're
man. That's
slinging
what
it.
makes me sound familiar, man.
caught. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That's another scoring shot. That counter shot lands. Only catching air with that hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy?
There's the bell to start round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter. Fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one out. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch. Hold that thought! Crawford in trouble.
Yo.
Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Crawford is dazed. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round.
Oh, my word. There goes RJJ. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
You get over it, bro. I thought you
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No surprise as we get a unique...